Hey everyone, in Messenger. I can't post this on YouTube for some reason because YouTube's being fucking buggy, but I wanted to show you this neat emulator in Messenger, on Messenger. I wanted to show you this neat emulator. Yes, I have lots of programs in the desktop. It's mostly screensavers, games, and programs to help develop animation. I do have those too, not just games and screensavers, but yeah. I even have some music programs and video programs I use. But yeah, thought I'd show you this neat emulator for Zelda Ocarina of Time. So first, we're gonna go to the web browser, and you need to do this. Okay, go to Google. And you want to type this emulator in. Shit. It's Ship of Heart Canyon. That's an emulator. You want to get to that, and there's the official website. And this is a Zelda Ocarina of Time emulator. For only Zelda Ocarina of Time. So you go to this link, and see, it's for Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay. To download it, let me see if I remember. Okay, go to download on. And you'll be taken here on download on. And what you want to do is choose, if you're using Windows, use Windows. If you're using Linux / Steam Deck, do that if you want to do it on Steam Deck. And you could do it on Mac OS too if you're using a Mac computer. And you could put it on Nintendo Switch and Wii U. But you need the Wii U to be hacked, and I think the Nintendo Switch needs to be hacked too. I'm not sure. But once you get those, look up the tutorial vid on Switch and Wii U. I don't know how to do those. But once you get the Steam Deck, look up the guide for the Steam Deck if you want to use that. Especially with Sonic Super God, aka Tony, if you're watching this and you want to do it on the Steam Deck, you can. But I got it for Windows. And I'm later gonna get it on Switch. But just not now. Now once you download this, you want to get an emulator. And after you get the emulator you need is a Zelda Ocarina of Time debug. You need the Zelda Ocarina of Time debug. If you don't get the debug, it won't work. And make sure it's not Master Quest on the debug. Once you get the ROM. It could be C64 ROM file or N64 ROM file. Whichever. Now once you get that, you want to create a folder like I did. Call it SOH or something. All caps or lowercase. And once you do that, you want to go in your downloads folder and go to where it is. Right here. SOH Mac Ready Foxtrot Win 64. All these. Right there. You'll see this. And what you want to do is get WinRAR. You want WinRAR. Trust me. And then you want to right click and go to WinRAR and hit extract files and extract it to the SOH file. And what you do, you want to go to soh.exe and use that. And once you get to soh.exe, you want to install it, and then it's going to ask you to choose a ROM. Choose the debug ROM. Once you do, everything should work great. I'll show you in a bit how to get it to work. properly. Alright. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to show you the emulator to Ocarina of Time. Okay, once you get everything set up, it should work properly. So when you exit or do whatever, and you want to start it, you want to hit SOH, where it says application. So I'm going to turn on my Series X and S controller. You can use any controller you want on it. It doesn't matter. You can use the Switch Pro. You can use the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox 360. You can use whatever. You can even do PlayStation 3 if you want to. But anyway, here's it is. Ocarina of Time. Okay, let me fix this. And what you want to do is go to settings, go to audio, and check if you want it like it is. And then go to controller. No, don't go to controller yet. Go to graphics. And if you're doing 4K, you could do 120 frames, hopefully, on this. But mine only does 1080p, so I put it at 60 frames. And you could do DirectX, or you could do OpenGL, which OpenGL is way better than DirectX. But I can only do DirectX. And if you want to enable VSync, I'm not going to do that, so. And you can translate the tile screen and shit right here. Right here, do accessibility. Okay, enhancements. You can do these enhancements. And you can also do graphics and do this here, like N64 mode. Or whatever right here, if you want to mess with it. There's restoration, and I chose Red Canyon Blood from version 1.0. There's others you can do, like Quick Bongo Kill. There's extra modes, if you want to do that. Like Mirrored World, like on 3DS. Yeah. There's even... You can do autosave too, if you want to. Yeah. Okay, go to controller whenever and do additional controller options. And you can do D-pad for items if you want. See, I set it to that. And there's Ocarina controls. Ooh, I should have done that, play with D-pad. I'm doing that. That'll make things easier. There's camera controls, and I enabled free look, and I'll show you what that is. There's miscellaneous controls, where you could do this. But yeah, I would recommend, if you want to do free camera, do the D-pad as equip items and enable free look. And if you want to do Ocarina instead of the right thumbstick, you could do that, play with D-pad. Or play with camera stick. Actually, I'm going to do play with camera stick. Okay. Okay, disable songs. I want it to be... Yeah, we'll leave it on L. Yeah, do this. If I would recommend, if you're doing free camera, do this. And then we'll start the game. Sorry, my arm's hurting. And when you, yeah, I'm doing mono, so that my dad doesn't get pissed. And I have B button as X button, because on Xbox you attack with X button, so yeah. And when you do a new file, it's going to ask you if you want to do boss rush mode, or original Ocarina time, or randomizer. I'm not doing fucking randomizer. I hate that shit. So I'm doing regular Ocarina time. And here's what cheats has. Sorry. Here's what cheats has. This is all the cheats. So, yeah. And here we go. If you're using a new computer and you want to do full screen here without the options there, press C. On new computers, press FN, F1. You can't just do F1 only. On newer computers like Windows 11, you need to do FN, F1. And see, it disappears. Now look, when I do it in this view, there's black bars. But when I do this, it's widescreen. Yeah, it's widescreen, fitting the whole entire screen. But yeah, look at the 60 frames. It's 1080, 60 frames, and it looks nice. Like, see? You can tell it's in 60 frames, kinda. And here's the free camera. I'm using the right thumbstick, and see? It's actually cool. And then there's the D-pad for items. Oh, Neffy. Yeah. There's the D-pad for items right there. That I'm not using the C buttons there for it. I'm using the D-pad instead. So yeah. And if you want to exit, push on computer FN F1. If you're using like Windows 10 or older, you just push F1. But Windows 11, it's FN F1. And then if you want to exit, go to ship, and then hit quit. But be sure to save. That's all I'm going to show you. Oh, also, it'll show L button and R button here. But when it says target, it'll say C button. The back button on the Nintendo 64 controller, it'll say C button, but here it says L button and R button. I thought that was funny. And on the title screen, it'll say 1998-2003. Thinking it's the GameCube version. And it'll act like the 64. It's funny. But yeah, that is all I'm going to show you. And also, I did the empty ball glitch on the deck unit, and it says 0 as a glitch. So glitches still work. But yeah, that is all I'm going to show you. If you're interested in this, do it. This is the best emulator right now for Ocarina of Time than Project 64 Retroarch or Retroarch. So get this.